Okay, guys, welcome to this new lesson. I hope that you're doing great. Today, well, in the previous class, we were discussing about ellipses and substitution. Do you remember that class? When we dropped the function words, we were discussing about this, Denise and Jimmy. Do you remember this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you told me that you want to practice conversational English. Is that true, Denise, right? Because I prepared material for that.
Yes.
Yes, you told me that. So I prepared like 1, 2, 3, 4 material for that. And then we continue with ellipses and substitution. Why? Because we use that grammar. Well, it's not grammar, that pronunciation class in conversation. Okay. We use in everyday speech. So let's begin with the class. Of course, before we continue with our session, let's review, let's check some vocabulary. Of course, you're going to do it super quickly because you know the grammar, but I would like you to remember the words, okay? Because they are part of the conversation. Okay, Jimmy and Denise? Yeah.
Okay.
Let's begin. So super quickly, what is this, please? What is this in English?
Um,
What is this?
a slowing down.
A swelling gum? Are you sure? A swelling?
No, a feeling.
A feeling. This is a feeling. What is this?
Cavity.
Cavity. This is a cavity, of course. What is that? What you do here? You have to use the dental. The dental floss. The dental floss, of course. If you're missing teeth, you can get false teeth. That's true. The false teeth. Remember, diente postizo, false teeth. The dentist will tell you to rinse and to rinse. What is rinse? Enjuagar. Rinse. And what else? And
Gargle.
And gargle. What is gargle? Hacer gárgaras. Gargle. Gargle. Okay, gargle. If you don't care about your hygiene of your teeth, you can get swollen. What is this? Oh my goodness, this really...
Gums.
Yeah, of course. Okay. You rock. You pass the first one. You rock. You pass the first one. The second one. Well, it's super easy for you. Yeah, this one. These are some words and verbs that you must know. Okay. The first one, we pull a tooth. Pull. For example, well, the next procedure is that I have to pull a tooth. Pull. Okay?
Only pull?
Tell me?
Only pull, because I heard pull out.
You can use take out. This is another synonym. Then we can, but remember this one first. Pull a tooth.
But pull out.
I prefer to use, well, the doctor or the dentist. They say take out a tooth, of course. And they can also use another one, which is extract.
Extract.
Yes, there are 3 words. Pull out, yeah, it could be pull out, but I just heard this one, pull. Okay? If you heard another expression like pull out, you can do it. Yeah, but as I said before, pull, extract, and take out. Yeah, these are the most common words in the dentistry dictionary. The second word, you can say take a tooth out. Ah, look at this. Is that okay? Yes or not? Yeah.
No. No.
No. Incorrect. Look at this. Tooth. Is that a tooth? Used for biting and eating. This is true. Ya lo sabemos or not? Yeah? Yes. Spit. What is a spit? Eject saliva from mouth. Eject. Okay? This is a spit. Escupir, spit. ¿Ya se lo saben? Yes? Spit. Great. Gums. The gums is the tissue at the base of the teeth. You know the gums? ¿Quedó claro, gums? Antes de comenzar con la clase de conversación, tenemos que dominar las palabras. The gums, you know the gums, right?
You're right.
Yes. The cavity, what is the cavity, you know? The decayed part of the tooth or root. You got a cavity? Yeah.
Yeah.
The cavity. Toothache. Toothache. What is toothache? Pain
Pain.
in a
Pain in the tooth.
pain in the tooth. The dentist appointment is the arrangement to see a dentist. What we call dentist appointment. Please never say dentist date, because date has to do with love. I mean, with your partner, with your boyfriend. That is a date. An appointment is different. Okay? You can say a schedule. Schedule. Pull out. This is, of course, now you know, to take a tooth out. Okay? No questions up to this point, right? No questions?
No question.
No.
Yeah, that's great. So here we have more verbs and words that we can use in our conversation. And wait a minute. So you need to like tell me here. Yes. Cuidar de, for example, tienes que cuidar de tus encías. How do we say that? To
Take care
Take care.
take care
of.
take care of. Don't forget to take care of. Okay? Take care of. Cuidar de. It's really important that you take care of. Sacar o extraer. Do you remember? Pull,
Oh,
Pull out.
pull out.
pull
out.
or take,
Take out.
take out. Pull or take out or extract. Extract. Don't forget. Next, observar. We need to observe or
That
Look up.
look at. That's amazing. Look at. Next, regresar. It's really important that you regrese.
Come back.
Come back. Okay, you know the answer? To come back, of course. Wait a minute. To come back. What about recostarse?
Lie
Just-
down.
down.
Yes. Lay or lie?
Lie.
Lie down.
down. Recuéstate, lie down, of course. Next, vamos a posponer la cita. You will say,
Put off.
we need to put off. Put off. Put off. Remember, to put off, posponer. Okay? To put forward,
Teacher,
adelante. Tell me.
in Canada,
In Canada.
they don't do the linking.
Yes, they do. In Canada, pronunciation is different when they say, for example, some words, like instead of saying about, like look at this, about, they say about. But they use the linking word and the connected speech in the same way, Denise. Well, what do you mean?
No, I have to talk in British way
In British?
because he didn't understand me when I talk with connecting. No?
They don't understand. Okay, so what you have to do is just to speak more slowly, and apart from that, don't use the T rules, because remember that in British English, we don't have the T flap. For example, you never say water, because you know the T between two vowel sounds. You say water. And remember that we have the schwa. This is different, like water. Or
What's up?
sometimes we have different rules, you know, for British English. Another, it would be like you say like water. You never say water. Sometimes you say water because we don't pronounce the T, like we water. Yeah, that rules are different. So you need to make up a decision. I mean, you need to practice which one. Or standard English. If you want to speak standard English, you just pronounce the words without any rules. I mean, you don't use the T flap. You don't use just the T flap, because just the T flap is American English. I mean, you say beautiful, and you can be understood, sorry, by British, American, and Irish people, of course. But if you want to sound like more American, you say beautiful, beautiful. If you want to sound more British, you say beauty, beautiful. You see, but my piece of advice for this, I suggest that you speak standard English. I mean, pronounce the word correctly with correct stress and intonation. For example, beautiful, beautiful. You can be understood by American, Irish, you know, whoever. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Just if you want to be more American, I mean, like a native speaker, you know, American, you use the connected speech, the ellipsis, you know, everything, all the rules that I explained before. Okay? Yes. Okay, so revision. Okay, let's come back. Let's come back to the class. Revision, another way to say revision.
Check up.
Yes, this is the check app. But, the check app. Abrir grande. You say, hey, abre grande.
Open wide.
Open wide. You never say open wide, which is a common mistake. Open wide. Next. Arreglar, we need to
Fix.
fix. Fix the teeth. Empeorar, to
Get
Get
What?
worse.
to
Get-
get
get
worse.
worse.
To get words, to get words, okay? So remember this vocabulary, I mean, these words, remember how we use, remember pull, take out, remember to gargle. These words are really important for our conversations. And before, this is the last one, I think, 1 second. Yes, we have the first conversation part here. Okay. These are vocabulary that you must know, okay, before we continue with the first conversation. The first one, see my screen, can you? Yep. Okay, we have the, how do we call this? Implant or implant?
Implant.
Implant.
Remember guys, do you remember the class that we had when we have some words that at the same time they are verbs and at the same time they are nouns? For example, process and process, you see? So we have implant and implant. You see what I'm saying?
And what is the meaning?
No. For example, process viene a ser proceso. But process, procesar. You see?
If I stress the N, is a verb.
I stress the last part. Okay, let's
The
go, for
last part.
example, here to word reference. Can you see the dictionary? Because we have,
Yes.
yeah, look at this. Process. You need to be very careful. Look at the process. Listen, let me share the audio. Listen.
Process, process, process.
Process, esto es proceso. Como verbo, ven como verbo. Well, it's the same, it is not here. Pero como verbo, ¿qué decimos? Process. Process. Do you remember? If we have the word implant here, implant, listen.
Implant, implant, implant.
Implant viene a ser, ¿qué cosa? Injertar, implantar, pero también es un sustantivo. You see what I'm saying or not? ¿Se entiende? Entonces, el truco es el siguiente. Cuando la palabra tenga verbo y sustantivo, se escriban igual. Cuando sea como sustantivo, estreso el inicio. Por ejemplo, process, present. I have a present for you. Present. Cuando es como verbo, estreso la segunda parte. Process. I need to process this. Okay? I need to present my project. You see what I'm saying? In this case, implant viene a ser el implante. But you say implant means implantar. You see? Now is it clear for you?
Yeah.
Yes.
I hope so. Remember that the stress is really important because we can change the meaning of the word. The teeth stain, do you know what the teeth stains are? For example, when you drink coffee, then you have teeth stains. When you drink coffee.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the teeth stain. when
Your
you-
teeth are dark.
Yeah, my teeth are kind of dark. Yeah, that's true. The teeth stain. The braces. Do you
Brackets.
remember? Yeah, but in English, it's not common to say brackets, of course. Okay, we say braces. Braces. The broken teeth, for example, you are,
A
well,
fracture.
yeah, that's true. To extract, which is pretty similar to,
Pull out.
yes, to pull. Let me Google it, that word, because, you know, I've been
I
like,
use that verb.
you use pull out.
Pull up, pull up.
Let me Google that on Cambridge. Oh, we have word reference. Pull out, yes, because I need to pretty sure. Pull out, extract, yeah, it's pretty similar. Pull out or pull. Yeah, that's true, Denise. You are right. Yes, you can say pull out. Pull out, extract, pull, or take out. No problem. No problem. Remember that you need to learn the word, not taking into account the meaning, taking into account the context. You see? In this case, I found that the dentist wanted to pull out my whatever. So the dentist, the context is really important. For example, you never say, I need to pull out my t-shirt. No, right? Sé qué significa sacar, pero nunca voy a decir, I need to pull out my t-shirt, I need to pull out my jacket. You see, Denise and Jimmy? Hay algunas palabras que pueden encontrar en diccionarios con el significado sacar, retirar, pero solamente se usan en ciertos contextos. En este caso, el pull out, the dentist. If you're a dentist, you can use pull out the teeth. Whitening, you know? The whitening? Like,
White.
Uh-huh.
Blanqueamiento.
Yes. Anesthesia, you remember when you want to pull out teeth? You have to use that or not. Yeah, that's true. You must. The flossing is the process when you clean your teeth
Teacher,
with
when you want to make sure if the anesthesia is
It's working.
is working,
It's
how
on the
do you
body.
say? How do you say? Because I heard it's numb. It's numb. Is it numb?
NUMB, N-U-M-B, NUMB.
Yes, or I heard that.
Yeah, but what do you mean? You ask a question.
Yes, yes. I want to make sure that the anesthesia
It's on the
is
body.
working.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, but sometimes
Your muscles are numb, or are
your muscles are numb. No, you ask another question. Yeah, but don't worry, this is here. This is here in the second part. We say, es urgente. No, but ¿qué preguntarías tú normalmente cuando le quieras preguntar eso al paciente?
¿Estás sintiendo la anestesia?
¿Estás sintiendo la anestesia?
Claro, cuando te ponen anestesia, tú dices, estás sintiendo la anestesia, ya está adormecido.
Okay, so I think we use the word numb instead of down. The word numb. Let me check. This one, numb. Can you see my dictionary? No? This one? Uh-oh. Can you hear me? ¿Me escucha?
Yes, numb. I heard that, numb.
Numb. Numb. Yeah, numb, it's okay. It could be numb. For example, but numb is like an adjective. You can say it is, or do you feel your face numb? Or you find, or can you describe your mouth as numb? This is another way to ask the same question. Look at this. I don't know, there's a problem with the camera, I think. But can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but
Right.
no, not see you.
Okay. Holy cow. I can use my computer. Well, Denise, you can ask, if you can hear me, you can ask the question, can you describe your mouth as numb? You can
Mouth as no?
as numb. Describe
I don't get
as
it.
no, as there's a pro I can write, I think. Let me close this. Let me close this. I need to stop sharing the screen. Sumiri no responde. Esperar a que el programa responde. No. Websites here. Okay, let's come back. Yes, Denise, you can ask that one. Next page. Infection. Do you know the word infection?
Yeah.
Yes, infection.
Yes.
Then we have the feeling. You know the feeling. The
Yes.
dentures. The dentures. Can Listerine be
Mouthwash?
a mouthwash? Yeah, you're right.
Mouthwash. ¿Lavado de boca es?
No. Mouth. Yes, enjuague bucal.
Ah,
And mouthwash. When you buy like Dento, there's something that was called Dento or something like that. But we use Listerine. Then we have cavity. You know the cavities and decay, and
okay.
plaque.
Black.
And the plaque, la plaque, and the plaque. So then we have the conversation, the first one here. Okay, please help me. Dentist. Hi, Johnny. What happened, Johnny? Hello, I have a toothache. What do you think? Let me
Maybe it's a cavity.
You have,
have a cavity. What else?
Uh-huh.
don't worry,
Yeah.
help you. Will it hurt? But first, let me ask you some questions. Okay.
Questions.
Questions.
Yes, Denise. For example, if you want to make sure that the anesthesia is on the body or it is working, you can like, will it hurt? Because you say, well, no, I don't feel, you see? You can ask, will it hurt? Just common questions. Or you can like say, if you want to be more professional, no, can you describe the body or the muscle of your face as numb? You see what I'm saying? Or not? Yep.
Yes, only I heard, is it numb?
Is it numb?
it-
Yeah. Is it
Yes,
numb? Yeah.
your tongue and your lip, you feel
Or
anesthesia.
yeah, it's okay. I remember when I went to the dentist. Well, she asked when she wanted to extract my wisdom teeth. She asked the question, "Do you feel something?" They ask you just normal questions, common questions. Okay. So don't get stressed about that. Let me check it. Next, how often? What?
How often do you brush your teeth?
How often do you brush your teeth? Continue.
I always brush them in the evening, but I don't have time to brush them in the morning. I always late for school. I see. Well, Johnny, you need to find time to brush your teeth. Okay.
Your teeth. Okay. Do you eat a lot of chocolate? I do. I love chocolate. Do you ever eat fruit and vegetables? As you can hear, Denise or Jimmy, when you are talking to your patients, when you want to give the piece of advice, you always use the future. I mean, you will be and a verb plus ing. For example, I know that my patient is sick, he will, I don't know, he will need to be very careful because he has like some, I don't know, some problems in his mouth, right? And you say, okay, you'll need to make sure that you brush your teeth. You'll need to make sure, and then a verb. You see what I'm saying? ¿Te acuerdas que la clase que vimos cuando vimos el subjuntivo de niños que estuvimos viendo el I suggest, I recommend? ¿Te acuerdas? I, it's very important that you, ¿se acuerdan esa clase? Or not? Yeah? Can you hear me? Because I can't